Okay, I think we're live. Okay, a couple of random thoughts. Got a comment on my last video about keeping the peace and just the sun will rise, and I'm gonna keep doing what I do. Because to be honest with you guys, we're all doing our part, right? We're all living our lives. We're all trying to just make it. And you know, what happens in your state is different from my state. My gun laws are different from another state. We are not equal as far as Americans go. That's the fact. It's not that we're better or you're better or they're better. We're just different. What happens on the East Coast or West Coast doesn't impact me in the same aspect. It impacts me and many other people. It doesn't mean we're privy or privileged because we're Texans. But who doesn't want to live in Texas? My point is, you're going to live your life the way you live it. I'm going to live my life the way I live it. I can't change what's going on at DC or at the White House. It is what it is. A lot of us feel helpless. A lot of us feel like, what can I do, right? Ammunition's tight. People are crying on the internet, on social media. Prices are too high. I agree. I understand. What's my solution? Don't shoot. Don't shoot your guns. Just hang on to them. You got ammo? Sit on it. But I want to go shoot guns. Okay, well, you're going to pay the price, right? $1 a round. It's gouging, price gouging. But you want to play, you got to pay, as they say. It's easy for me to say that because I've been sitting on my mustache for a while, and I don't have nearly as half, not even a quarter amount as most of you guys out there. What I have is like pennies, but I have enough for me, and I'm okay with that. And I'm not gonna sit here and share everything. Oh, look at all these 24 containers that I have. No, there's no need for me to do that. And by the way, I don't have 24 containers, but I do have enough, and I feel good because I'm not out there searching for like ammo. Yeah, I need ammo. A lot of people out there are not gonna listen to what I have to say. As much as I would think that you admire me, you think I'm a good guy, you're like, hey, that's a good video. The truth is, I'm nobody special. I'm nobody popular. There's plenty of other channels out there people are gonna listen to first. And here I am, just this common sense Texan, this everyday person who does this thing. Most people don't listen to me. Even if I give them the answers, even if I tell them, and I've told people before, they're gonna go after the ammunition. I've said it many times. I know I'm preaching to the choir now. Nobody believed me. Nobody gave me credit for that. And look at now. And you say, well, they haven't really gone after the ammunition. They don't have to go out after it up front to show the world. Everything happens behind the scenes. Yeah, there's a lot of new gun owners. Yeah, there's a lot of people buying guns. There's a higher demand of people that have gotten into guns that weren't into guns that are now buying that stuff. But something seems fishy about it. All of a sudden, we don't have any ammunition. What happened to free market, supply and demand? You would think if you were an ammunition company, you'd be like, we're gonna double, we're gonna triple, we're gonna hire more staff, we're gonna pump this stuff out. We're gonna produce so we can cash in. Now, if you're a ammunition business company, now would be the time to actually ramp up production, get that stuff out there. I mean, the demand is higher than the supply can produce. I don't know. Just my 2 cents. I mean, what do I know? I'm just a Texan. I'm just a guy who throws knives, and does my thing. But that said, most of you are not going to listen to me. If I tell you to go do X, Y, Z, are you going to do it? No, you're going to do what you think is best. Everyone lives in a different part of the country, and everyone is doing what they think is best. What Alaska prepper does in Alaska, that doesn't apply to me. The general basis of preparedness is across the board. But if you prepare for snow and you're on the East Coast and you prepare for hurricanes, that doesn't really apply to me. I'm not in the area where we have hurricanes. Now, if I was out in West Texas, there'd be tornadoes I have to worry about. If I was out in Houston or Corpus, I'd have to worry about hurricanes. I'm kind of in the middle there. So I don't prepare for that kind of stuff. My needs are not going to be your needs, is what I'm saying. So remember that. But it's not that I don't care, and I'm going to close this out because hopefully you guys are still watching. I've done my part. I've gone and voted, right? Did that last time, did that this time. I went out and bought my ammunition like I was supposed to, right? I've done my part as far as being prepared and supporting anything of that nature to keep our republic the way it is. All right, I'm doing my part. That's all I can do. I can't change what's going on, and neither can you. And yeah, while there's a lot of people that are upset and squirrels fighting over here, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? I agree, but I also can tell you that I've done my part. And there's not much more to do other than just wait to see what happens. And if shit hits the fan happens, then so be it, it happens. And here we go. All right. I'm not saying all is fine and dandy. I'm not saying the world is grand and rainbows. I know gas prices are gonna go up. I know these blankety blanks are gonna sign more executive orders. I know they're gonna go after the guns. I know they're going to do things that we don't agree with. But until the collective majority of business owners, customers, civilians, politicians, other elite people jump into the arena and says, stop. We're not there yet. What can I do? What can you do? All right. Keep it cool, level-headed. It ain't over yet. And it ain't begun.